You see a river. Ah, beautiful. And what else do you see?
I see animals running.
Ah, animals running at the river. Okay, and what type of animals are those?
There are deer. There's a bear off in the distance.
Ah, what's the bear doing?
It's in the river getting fish.
Oh, awesome. And can you hear the sounds of this beautiful place?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. And I want you to just keep looking around. First, I want you to, what are you standing on?
I'm standing on a large boulder.
Ah, very good. And I want you to look down where your feet would be at and tell me what's there.
A hillside.
And you say you're standing on a boulder, and the boulder is on the side of a hill?
Yes.
And what does your feet look like? It's okay. Just tell me what they look like.
Just my regular feet. I just have sandals on.
Ah, you have sandals on. Very good. And what are the sandals made of?
With a leather.
Oh, very nicely. And then I'll look up your legs and feel your body. Are you male or female?
I'm a male.
Okay. And do you have any garments on?
Yes.
What are you wearing?
It looks like a small dress or a kilt or...
Oh, very nice. And what color is it?
red.
Oh, okay. And go ahead and feel, what are you wearing up top?
I don't have a shirt on top.
Oh, very awesome. Now hold your hands in front of your face and just take a look at your hands. What do they look like?
They're very soft. And I have a ring on.
Ah, you have some jewelry on. And describe the ring, please. Nice, loud, and clear.
It's silver with 2 diamonds on each side.
Ah, beautiful. And are they white diamonds?
Yes.
Oh, very good. And I want you to run your hands through on your head. And what's on top of your head? Do you have any hair or anything?
Yes, it's brown and it's about shoulder length.
Oh, very nicely. And so, as you're standing there, you have on sandals, you have on a red kilt or a wrap on and you have jewelry, silver jewelry. And do you have any other equipment or anything else with you?
I have a bow.
Ah, you have a bow. Very nicely. And so, I take it you're hunting?
Yes.
And I want you to slowly look around. Is there anyone out there with you hunting, or are you by yourself?
I'm by myself.
Oh, very nicely. And you said you see the river. Is it a big roaring river, or
Yes.
is the water running fast, or is it just big and you can see it just moving?
It's running fast.
Oh, so does it look like rapids or something?
Yes.
Oh, very nicely. And how close are you to the water?
about 50 feet from it.
Oh, very good. And I want you to slowly turn around and don't be surprised and just tell me what's behind you.
There's a forest back
Oh, very nicely. And can you go over to the edge of the water at all?
there. Yes.
I want you to go where you're nice and safe, and I just want you to reach to look at the water and see if you can see your reflection in the water, please.
Yes. I see it.
And what do you look like?
I'm in my 30s, maybe early 40s. Got it. Looks like brown eyes.
Now you say your hands look really soft. I mean, look at your arms and everything. Are they strong looking or?
Yes.
But you say your hands are really soft, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And do you have any facial hair or anything?
Yes, I have a beard.
Ah, a beard. Okay. And what I want you to do, I want you to go where you live. I want you to go to and look at the outside of it. And I want you to be there in a count of 5. You're going to go there magically. And you're going to be there in 5, 4, 3. Halfway there, 2, 1, and you're there. And you're in front of your place now.
Yeah.
And what does that look like?
It looks like a small shack built out of trees.
So a small shack built out of trees. And are there any windows or orifice,
Yes, there's 2 on the side, and 1 in the front, a big one in the front.
And is it actually made of glass or what? Are the windows
Made out of, I'm not sure, it's a clear, I don't know if it's glass or
under?
fiber.
Okay. And you're still looking at the house from the front, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And what does is there a path that goes up to it or anything like that? What does that look like it's made of?
It's just a small gravel.
Okay, but it is gravel, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And it looked like the gravel was put there as an entrance, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what does the door look like? Is there a door?
Yes.
And what does that look like?
It's just a wooden door with has cross beams on it. I mean, it's a flat door and it has like a decorative cross on the outside of it.
Ah, very nicely. And as you look in the yard, do you have any animals or anything to that effect as you look at the place?
I don't have any animals, but there's a flower garden.
Oh, so it looks like it's literally placed there as a flower garden, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, very nice. And like the place where your home is or the dwelling, what type of yard or area around it, what does that look like?
It's just in like an open field.
Okay, and as you look around, are there any more dwellings there?
There are, but they're kind of far off.
Okay, now I want you to just slowly turn in a circle all the way around and just describe everything you see as you turn all the way back around to see your space again.
I see a small carriage on the side of the house.
Are there horses there? Or just the carriage?
I just see the carriage right now.
Okay, very good. And what else do you see?
And I just see the flowers on the side of the house.
Beautiful. And that carriage, how would you describe the carriage?
It's like a square, and there's like a small door on both sides for someone to get up into. It doesn't have a top on it.
Oh, it's open.
Yeah, it's an open carriage.
And is there a seat where someone can sit to ride it or to...
Yeah, there's two benches facing each other in the back part of it, and then there's a bench on the top where I guess you would attach the horse.
Oh, beautiful. Now you have on a silver diamond ring, as you said, say silver, correct?
Yes.
And with 2 diamonds on it, and just normal diamonds, white diamonds. And so do you see anywhere where something that could actually pull the carriage, like a barn or anything to that effect? Can you walk around the house to see anything else there?
I see the horse. It's a golden horse with a white stripe in its face area.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. And where is that? Is that in the back then? Or
It's in the back, tied up.
oh, very good. To a large area, or was there a pen, or?
It's a open, like a gated in pen area.
Ah, beautiful. So let's just go back to the door of the dwelling there. And you know we're here to meet Hank's guardians or angels, but we want to see. Let's just go inside the house first, and go ahead in, and I just want you to describe what's inside of it. We'll get to that later. Have you entered yet?
Mm-hmm.
And what's inside?
A small living area and like a kitchen, small kitchen to the right, and a little table.
So it's like a open concept, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And can you see where you would sleep at?
Yes, there's a doorway into it looks like a bedroom.
Well, go ahead and walk over to that doorway and see if there's anyone in there, or what's inside that room.
There's a woman in there. I think it's my wife.
Ah, very good. Now I want you to go on in and greet her. Does she greet you?
Yes.
What? What is your name?
Adam.
And what's her name?
Vanessa.
Adam and Vanessa. And do you have any children?
No.
And do you know how long you and Vanessa have been together?
Just for a very short time, like 2 years.
Oh, very, very good. And how did she greet you when she saw you?
She gave me a big hug.
Oh, very good. Did she ask you, did you catch anything?
No.
Oh, very good. And what was she doing when you entered?
making a bed.
Oh, okay. And I want you to go back into the kitchen area and just describe that area to me.
It's just like a small sink area is there, and it looks like a box you would keep food in.
So when you say a sink area, do you mean made of metal or?
No, it's just kind of it's where we can clean the dishes, but it's not made of metal. It's like an open. It goes to like a bucket area.
Okay. So is it made of stone or wood or?
It's made out of stone.
Oh, very nice. Very, very nice. And do you know what year it is?
I think it's 1950. No, it's not 19.
I want you to do me a favor. I want you to go back into the bedroom, and she won't be surprised. Just ask Vanessa, what year is it?
$1756.
Oh, very good. 1756. Okay. And ask her, what country are you in? Or what is the name of the place? She won't be surprised by these questions. She'll just answer.
Colorado.
Oh. Colorado in the United States of America, or in the North America, I mean?
Yes, in the United States.
Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. And how long have you been there in America? Ask her, she'll tell you. Were you born and raised there, or did you immigrate there?
We immigrated. We came from ships.
And what country were you in before you came to the Americas? You may ask her, she'll tell you.
She said Europe.
Oh, very good. Very, very good. And so, let her finish what she's doing. And is there any rooms, anywhere where there's a doorway, where you can see a door in any of the rooms at all? Besides the door you came through?
There's the back door.
Now I want you to go and stand in front of the back door.
Okay.
Are you there?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Now keep looking at the door, and I want you to take a long, slow, deep breath through your nose and relax. Let it out. Beautiful. There's a bright light that's starting to come around the edges of the door. Can you see that light?
Yes.
It's very beautiful, huh? Now the door is going to open on its own accord, and one of your guides is going to come through, because they're going to lead you to, what we came here for. And is the door opening yet?
Yes.
Oh, very good. And who's coming out of who's coming out?
I see Kayla.
Oh, very good. Great to see her. Can you give her a big hug again?
Yes.
Excellent. So ask her, when Hank asked her to be your guide on this trip, did she say absolutely?
Yes.
Very good. How's it good to see her again?
Very good.
And does she mind introducing you to Hank's guides and his higher self at all?
No, she's happy.
Oh, very good. And ask her, is she going to stay the whole time, or is she just going to guide you to them and then come back and catch up with you later?
She's gonna stay with me as long as I need her
Oh, okay.
to feel comfortable.
Awesome. I knew she sort of let me know that earlier. Very good. So is she, let her go ahead and guide you. She'll probably take you back through that door. And are you holding her hand?
Yes.
Very good. Let her guide you and just tell me where she takes you. How are you traveling? Are you walking, or are you floating? Are you moving quickly, or?
We're walking
Okay.
towards a door.
Oh, another door?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, beautiful. What does that door look like?
It just looks like a bright white light.
Awesome.
But in the shape of a door.
Oh, beautiful. And tell me what she does next.
She's trying to bring me into the door.
And before you go into the door, just stop her there for a moment and ask Kayla. Tell her you had some questions, a few questions for her that you were interested to know. Does she mind answering?
No.
Ask her, when you guys took that trip to, within the minivan or what have you, to go see the Christmas lights and everything, and there was an orb in the picture, ask her, was that her?
Yes. That was her.
Oh, very good. And ask her earlier today while you and Hank were talking and you felt someone at your shoulder, ask her, who was that? Or what was that?
That was her.
Ah, very good. So Hank was right. She was there, huh?
Yes.
Very good. And, okay, and is there anything else that you may have wanted to ask her at all? Oh, I know what you want to ask her, what you have. Ask her, were you nervous? Was she there with you when you took the test to become for the licensing test?
Yeah, she was there.
And ask her, what did she see, or what did she feel was your greatest challenge in that situation? Because I know she can see things from a different perspective.
She saw that I was very nervous going into the room whenever, with the security being as tight as it was. She saw that I felt uncomfortable.
And what about your reader? How was that? How did she feel about that person?
She thought that she did okay, but she didn't feel like she didn't want to be there.
Oh, very good. And can you ask her the next time that you take that test that she helps handpick the reader? Ask her, could she be allowed to do that?
Yes.
And also, will she make her presence known so you can be more comfortable this time?
Yes.
And had you been more comfortable, does she think that you would have been prepared to take that test?
Yes.
Oh, very good. And so ask her, we don't know, but can she see the future probabilities? Can she see any of your future probabilities?
Yeah, she can see it.
And ask her, what you're interested to know is, will you do much better on the test this next time?
Yeah, she said that I'm going to do a lot better on the test this next time.
Oh, okay. So all the hard work you've been doing with your typing and what do you think that the material that Hank gave you today will help you? Ask her.
Yes, she said that's going to help
Very,
so much.
Oh, very good. So, do you guys want to make a pact right now? So when you get in that room again, that she'll let you know that you're there. Can ask her, can she touch you on the shoulder again?
Yeah, she said she'll make sure
Okay.
that I know that she's there.
Okay, perfect, perfect. So, and is she ready to introduce you now?
Yes.
And ask her if she has any message for you just before you go in, because you're doing this for Hank. And but if she had any messages that she wanted to relay to either her mom or to her grams or to her grandpa or to you, now is the best time before you get started.
She said that just keep working, that she knows that I can do it.
Oh, very good. So, awesome.
They're very soft and I have a ring on.
Ah, you have some jewelry on. And describe the ring, please. Nice, loud, and clear.
It's silver with 2 diamonds on each side.
Ah, beautiful. And are they white diamonds?
Yes.
Oh, very good. And I want you to run your hands through on your head. And what's on top of your head? Do you have any hair or anything?
Yes, it's brown and it's about shoulder length.
Oh, very nicely. And so, as you're standing there, you have on sandals, you have on a red kilt or a wrap on and you have jewelry, silver jewelry. And do you have any other equipment or anything else with you?
I have a bow.
Ah, you have a bow. Very nicely. And so, I take it you're hunting?
Yes.
And I want you to slowly look around. Is there anyone out there with you hunting, or are you by yourself?
I'm by myself.
Oh, very nicely. And you said you see the river. Is it a big roaring river, or
Yes.
is the water running fast, or is it just big and you can see it just moving?
It's running fast.
Oh, so does it look like rapids or something?
Yes.
Very nicely. And how close are you to the water? Okay. And do you have any garments on?
Yes.
What are you wearing?
It looks like a small dress or a kilt or...
Very nice. And what color is it?
red.
Oh, okay. And go ahead and feel, what are you wearing up top?
I don't have a shirt on top.
Oh, very awesome. Now hold your hands in front of your face and just take a look at your hands. What do they look like? You see a river. Ah, beautiful. And what else do you see?
I see animals running.
Ah, animals running at the river. Okay, and what type of animals are those?
There are deer. There's a bear off in the distance.
Ah, what's the bear doing?
It's in the river getting fish.
Oh, awesome. And can you hear the sounds of this beautiful place?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. And I want you to just keep looking around. First, I want you to, what are you standing on?
I'm standing on a large boulder.
Ah, very good. And I want you to look down where your feet would be at and tell me what's there.
A hillside.
And you say you're standing on a boulder, and the boulder is on the side of a hill?
Yes.
And what does your feet look like? It's okay. Just tell me what they look like.
Just my regular feet. I just have sandals on.
Ah, you have sandals on. Very good. And what are the sandals made of?
With a leather.
Oh, very nicely. And then I'll look up your legs and feel your body. Are you male or female?